Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq, coming to you live from CES 2024 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joining me for this segment, we have Sean King, Senior Vice President at Veritone, to discuss using AI to enhance the human potential. Sean, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to TradeTalks.
Thank you for having me.
You got it. Let's talk about media and entertainment specifically. How is AI impacting what they're doing? What are some of the challenges and what are some of the opportunities?
Yeah, well, I think one of the challenges that people, specifically in the media and entertainment space, are facing is that content consumption over the last couple of years, especially with the pandemic, have gone to all-time highs. You know, people are thirsty for content. They want more, whether they're consuming it socially, OTT, whatever device it may be. But the content production cycle has been relatively unchanged. And the ability to be able to create content to meet the demand has been increasingly challenging over the years. So there's been ways that individuals and companies and organizations have been able to leverage AI to help create a more efficient pipeline creation for content and workflows for that to be able to help organizations keep up with the demand of their viewers.
So essentially AI can help to create content even with less staff.
That's a fair way to looking at it.
Right.
And I wouldn't say necessarily with less staff, but being able to have the staff that you have, be able to create more.
Right.
And being able to do this. I mean, this is definitely an empowerment tool.
Right.
So instead of an individual, an editor per se, spending 80% of their time pulling together different clips and trying to find what they want to have to be able to tell that story, leverage artificial intelligence to be able to help you search and discover and find that content. Instead, let the machines help you do 80% of that work, so you can focus your efforts on the 20% on the actual creativity part, and making the content and making it special for the viewers.
And that's an important distinction to make, because there's always that fine line. AI is going to take over, whether it's writer jobs, content creator jobs. It seems as if the consistent theme that we're hearing is it's a way to allow you to work on more creative projects, because you're never going to take the creative decision out of the people making the
I mean, this is not Skynet of Terminator or anything for those. I look at this as AI is an incredible tool in your tool belt. So if you're a creator, if you're doing those ones, you should be able to leverage it. Instead of sitting there trying to, let me create 5 different variations of this, allow AI to create 20 variations of it. And then use your creative thinking, use your creativity to be able to piece together what you really want to tell, the story that you want to tell. I mean, use it as a tool to enhance your own ability to be able to create content.
Give us an example of a partner that is leveraging the services of Veritone.
Perfect. Well, I'll pick a couple great partners. First one, I'll pick the US Soccer Federation, and there's a wonderful way we're ingesting all of their content. So at Veritone, we ingest probably about 150,000 hours of content a day across all of our partners. So this is audio, video files, we're ingesting it. We're running all sorts of different cognitive AI engines against it to understand what they're talking about, who's in the videos, what are they talking about, what objects or logos are on the screen. So for someone like the US Soccer Federation, we're ingesting all of their footage. We're understanding who's playing, what's going on, what action's taking place in the crowds. So we're creating a really intelligent asset management solution for them to be able to have more intelligence around their content, but also we're helping them monetize that content by acting as their licensing partner. So all the footage that's here, fan reactions in the background, we're making that content available. So if you're an advertiser that wants to work with someone, or you're a documentarian that wants to create something around, soccer, we're making this footage available for them to be able to enhance the productions that they're doing, and it's creating incremental value and revenue for the US Soccer Federation.
All right, Sean, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me from CES. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.